On today's 3 Minutes of Marketing, we're going to be talking about search engines, search engine optimization, or SEO. What that really means is, where does your site come up on a search? Now, whether it's Google, which most people know, or Bing, where do you rank? One of the biggest misconceptions that I hear in working with clients is that just having a website, they expect their site to come up on page number 1. This is a highly sought after placement, especially when you're in a business that has a lot of competition and other sites that may have been around longer than you. So, what factors play into ranking on number 1 of Google? Well, there's a lot of things. Most commonly, you'll hear terms like keywords, and you'll hear about stacking keywords and putting a lot of different keywords in your content on your page so that you'll come up. However, that is not the only thing that plays into this. While keywords are extremely important and should always be part of your content structure, they are not the determining factor. But before we talk about the other element, keywords, think about what your customers or your prospects would be searching for. Most likely, they're not going to just type in one word into Google, right? They're going to be asking full sentences or questions to Google, and even now, voice search is extremely prominent. So, writing your content, think about your audience, think about what it is that they're looking for. And we'll be doing other marketing videos about those type of topics. But the other determining factor that is very key in where you rank, especially amongst your competition, is your domain authority. This is how well known your domain or your website address is known. And how do you bring up that domain authority? Well, things like being listed on other sites called backlinks are extremely important. Now, this can be very time consuming if you don't have the ability to reach out and be listed on different directories. How you do this is you write content. You write a blog article, you post content on your site, and then you reach out to other people who have relevant topics online, and you say, hey, I've got a piece of content that would be complementary to what you're doing. Would you mind putting a link to it in your article? That right there is a backlink. You are piggybacking off of the authority of other sites, and Google looks at that. Where is your website or your domain listed online? And the more places that it's listed, your domain authority is going to come up. So not just creating relevant content and posting on your site, but you have to look at where can you get that content linked online. Raise that domain authority, have relevant keywords, and your placement on Google or Bing will start to rise. It's not overnight, but it will happen. You need to be consistent. Now, if you don't have the time, you can find people online that do this type of work and specialize it in your business. So think about it. Where do you want to rank on Google?